Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Luca Pryor from Northville Football. How's it going, buddy?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing well. So overall, I know this was a learning type season for you. You got a lot of playing time, and you learned a lot. Overall, how do you think you did?
As a team, we didn't have the season that we wanted to have for sure. I think that going into the year with the expectations we had and then producing the result we did was definitely not anything like Northville football, how we're trying to portray to people. But I think from a personal standpoint, I definitely grew this year. Felt like I played well when I had opportunities, and I think I felt like I put the team on a track for success for the future. And we'll see how that plays out through off-season workouts and off-season camps and stuff. But I feel like we're definitely on the right track as of right now.
So I know that I know you learned a lot. What was the biggest thing you learned this year?
Definitely just to play within myself, and the saying "live to see another play" definitely applies. Not forcing balls in there. Just taking what the defense gives me. And then, from a leadership standpoint, I learned a lot from several leaders on our team that were seniors, just about, getting the team right, the right things to motivate. And definitely just words from our seniors that'll stick with me for the future.
This year was this year. Now you're focused on the following year. Talk about what your preparation is going to be like, heading towards before we get to before the season kicks off in August.
Yeah. So I think as a team, we start workouts just next month. So we got about 3 weeks now until those start. But as an individual, in the weight room, obviously, hitting the field a few times a week, getting that camaraderie with the receivers on our team, 7-on-7 stuff, just anything that I can do to prepare myself as well as other people for next year. That's motivating people to get in the weight room, motivating people to work on skill work, and communicating with coaches as best I can. Just everything to get us prepared.
Yeah, for sure. I know that as a quarterback, you're kind of taking that the leadership role on. What has that been like for you?
For me, it's been pretty easy. I feel like I'm a natural leader. I always like to step up to the front and say what's on my mind. And I feel like I'm really good at motivating our guys and portraying a good message that our guys are going to be able to roll behind.
Take me through what your off season. I know you just kind of did it, but I know there's going to be more things that you do outside of things. So take me through like what your preparation is going to be like to get ready.
Yeah. So, obviously school 5 days a week, but when school ends, definitely, in that weight room right after school, probably for a couple hours with our team. And then, on a weight room off day, we'll probably, get inside somewhere, get some throws in, get some reps in. I'm sure we'll do some film stuff. But definitely a lot of team bonding, a lot of just having the team together and finding a goal that we can, work towards achieving in the off season, which I think is really going to help us, the whole goal setting thing.
Yeah. So I know you have a lot of things you want to accomplish in this. What's been the thing that I know you want to really do? I know it's I know everyone has lofty goals heading into that next season, but why don't you talk about those?
The ultimate goal is to bring a state championship to Northville. We haven't done it for football, and we see a lot of our other sports having extreme success right now, and we want to be a part of that. But it starts with winning week 1, which is something we didn't do this year. We dropped a tough one by 1 point. It starts with stuff like that. It starts with winning the conference. That's another goal that we have. We want to put hardware in our trophy cases at the school. We want to be able to represent Northville in a positive light as a program. And I think all that stuff starts now in the off season and is all earned in the off season. And I think that last year we worked hard in the off season, but this year we can work harder. And I think that once we buy into these goals, we'll be a much more successful team, for the future.
Of course. Yeah, it's just a lot of interesting things with that. But what's the biggest thing you want to work on to get better as a football player?
Definitely building strength, building speed, and the most important thing I think for me is getting more onto the mental side of the game. Really going into reads, deep into film study. Just if I can just explore that mental side of the game a lot more, and how to correct a mistake, stuff like that, while on the fly. I think that'll dramatically improve my game going into next year.
Yeah, for sure. It's um, describe yourself on the football field.
Uh, Definitely passionate. I like to talk my stuff. Definitely, full of passion, but also, calm in the moment, and confident in the moment. I'm very confident in the ability that I have, and our team's ability as well. I'm confident that we can truly beat everyone. I don't just say that to say it. I'm very confident in our team's ability, and I think that our whole team will bring out a lot more confidence come next year.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Luca, thank you so much for coming on. We'll be talking with you throughout the off season as you get ready for this coming year.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.